True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report.
But now I need to hear from the Blue Crew. This is my question for you. Do you pull the trigger on this 7-year deal? Or do you think $210 million is too much for a 30-year-old first baseman, and that money should be allocated elsewhere, perhaps to the starting rotation? Leave your detailed arguments in the comments section below. I read them all. And of course, if you value this deep dive analysis and insider information, subscribe to the True Blue Nation Dodgers Report and hit that notification bell. I am monitoring this situation closely and will bring you the updates as soon as they happen. Until next time, Blue Nation. Yes, the dominant left-handed pitcher, formerly of the Houston Astros, after months of intense speculation, it's official. He is on the open market. This means the Houston Astros are now on the outside, looking in as a true bidding war prepares to ignite. For us here in Los Angeles, as we chase history, our third consecutive World Series title, Framber Valdez isn't just a luxury. He is what I consider an absolute strategic necessity. Signing Valdez means solidifying our pitching rotation with a proven ace, a guy who has already shined under the brightest lights of October and who, frankly, doesn't flinch from the pressure of an elimination game. He is a ground ball machine with one of the most devastating curveballs in the game, and his durability is exactly what we need to anchor the rotation. Now let's talk numbers, because in the end, that's what free agency is about. Current market projections, and I've spoken to some very informed sources who understand the dynamics of these contracts, place Valdez in the $189 million to $199 million range over a 6 to 7 year deal. That is serious money, there's no denying it, and crucially, we are not alone at this party. I'm hearing significant noise that the Orioles, with their new momentum and young talent, the Red Sox, who are always desperate for high-end pitching, and even our division rivals, the Giants, are all preparing their offers. They will try, at a minimum, to match the dollar amount. But here's the bottom line, and this is where the Dodgers under Andrew Friedman's leadership need to be smarter. This isn't just about offering the biggest check. It's about structuring the best check. The Dodgers need to think strategically. How do we position ourselves as not just the highest offer, but the right offer? This is where what I call the perfect contract comes into play. I'm talking about 7 years, $203 million. This number isn't random. It psychologically crosses the coveted $200 million threshold and signals immediate respect to Valdez and his agent. But the real genius, the masterstroke I expect from our front office, isn't in the total value, but in the structure of this deal. Let's break down this $203 million proposal, because this is where the magic happens. The average annual value, AAV, would land at around $29 million per season. This is perfectly in line with what's expected for a top-tier pitcher on the current market, keeping us competitive without completely breaking the bank in terms of AAV for the luxury tax. But the genius, as I said, is in the distribution of that money. What I'm hearing is that the plan is to front-load the first 3 years of the contract. Think something like $31 million annually from 2026 through 2028. What does this do? It demonstrates an immediate, overwhelming financial commitment. It guarantees Valdez substantial income right out of the gate, giving the pitcher who is entering free agency at 31 years old and his agent the financial security they are looking for. It's a massive down payment. For the Dodgers, this is pure smart planning. We will then have luxury tax flexibility in the subsequent years of that contract, exactly when we might need to re-sign some of our own young talent or pursue other critical pieces on the market. It's the perfect balance between maximizing our window to win now and maintaining long-term financial sustainability, something this organization does better than anyone else in baseball. This aggressive early structure tells Valdez, we want you and we want to win with you now. After those crucial first 3 years at $31 million, the contract would tactically shift. From the 4th through the 6th year, the value would dip to $28 million per season. This is still obviously elite money for a pitcher, but it gives us that vital breathing room on the payroll that I mentioned. And then we get to the 7th year. This is the strategic kicker, the part that shows the front office's sophisticated thinking. It would be structured as a mutual option with a $5 million buyout. Why is this so incredibly smart? This approach brilliantly protects Los Angeles. It prevents us from getting locked into an overly expensive contract for a pitcher who will be in his late 30s. Nobody wants a financial burden at the end of a long deal. At the same time, it offers Valdez the long-term security he desires, allowing him to tell the press he signed a 7-year commitment. The mutual option also sends a clear signal. Framber, we trust your durability and performance enough to express genuine interest in keeping you beyond the initial guarantee, but we both have to agree it makes sense when we get there. It's protection for both sides. But wait, there's more. Like, the $203 million base value is just the beginning. To really seal the deal and make it irresistible over the Giants or Red Sox, the Dodgers must include robust performance-based incentives. I'm talking about triggers that can elevate the total value of the contract closer to $210 million. What I've heard are structures like Valdez could earn up to $750,000 as annually for each All-Star selection, another $500,000 for finishing in the top 5 of the Cy Young Award voting, and additional bonuses, perhaps for maintaining a sub-3.00 ERA or surpassing the crucial 200-inning pitched mark in a season. These incentives are the perfect win-win scenario. They motivate Valdez to maintain his performance at the highest level, and frankly, Dodger fans, if he is hitting those benchmarks, we will be more than happy to pay those bonuses because it means we have a dominant pitcher carrying us deep into the playoffs toward another parade in Los Angeles. So why does this contract beat the competition? The biggest advantage the Dodgers have, besides the money, is the prestige. It's our organization. It's the recent playoff success and the financial resources to keep winning. The Orioles or the Red Sox might theoretically offer comparable guarantees, but Los Angeles can differentiate itself by offering Valdez something they cannot, a real immediate chance to win more championships while playing for the most iconic franchise in baseball. This 7-year, $203 million contract, combined with the incentives and the sophisticated mutual options structure, demonstrates that the Dodgers aren't just throwing money around, they are thinking like partners with the pitcher. This offer recognizes the market reality. At 31, Valdez knows this is likely his last massive contract. The combination of high front-end payments and long-term security is exactly what he's looking for. The Dodgers secure their ace without committing to a financial burden down the road by offering 7 years and $203 million with these structural components. The Dodgers position themselves as the most logical and attractive destination for Framber Valdez. It's an offer that's simply irresistible in the race for top pitching. Strategic contract architecture can prove just as valuable as the money itself. And the Dodgers, lucky for us, have both in abundance. So that's my analysis. The $203 million plan is the smartest play the Dodgers can make to secure the hunt for a third straight World Series. It's aggressive, yet surgically strategic. Now, I want to hear from you, Blue Crew. What do you think of this proposal? Is Framber Valdez the missing piece for a three-peat? Or do you think this money should be spent elsewhere? Leave your comments below. I want to read every opinion and debate with you. Don't forget to like this video if you appreciated the analysis, and most importantly, keep following True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report, for all the rapid updates and in-depth analysis. I bring you the information as soon as I get it. Until next time, Blue Nation. So that's my analysis. The $203 million plan is the smartest play the Dodgers can make to secure the hunt for a third straight World Series. It's aggressive, yet surgically strategic. Now, I want to hear from you, Blue Crew. What do you think of this proposal? Is Framber Valdez the missing piece for a three-peat? Or do you think this money should be spent elsewhere? Leave your comments below. I want to read every opinion and debate with you. Don't forget to like this video if you appreciated the analysis, and most importantly, keep following True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report, for all the rapid updates and in-depth analysis. I bring you the information as soon as I get it. Until next time, Blue Nation.